Hey guys, welcome to Knockers on the Bottom. I'm your host, Jay Mill. Jay Miller, if you like. Just want to get into some quick breaking news. Dak Prescott just signed a 4-year, $240 million extension with $231 million guaranteed, making him the highest paid quarterback in NFL history. So, if you're looking for a Dak Prescott out, there's not going to be one. He will be the quarterback of the Cowboys, for at least this year and 4 years beyond that. So the next 5 years. What does that mean for him in the NFL? A, it makes him the highest paid player in NFL history. B, it completely resets the quarterback market. The next closest quarterback has $60 million less guaranteed on their contract. So not only is this a record breaking extension, it's by a mile. So looks like the Cowboys had to overpay to keep Dak Prescott because he knew if he hit the open market, he would get at least $60 million a year. So the Cowboys just reset that market now instead of waiting. Again, from a Cowboys standpoint, if they were going to keep Dak Prescott this entire time, they definitely cost themselves a lot of money. They could have made this offer a lot earlier, probably saved themselves in the realm of $4 to $6 million per season. But again, Cowboys wait to the last minute. They let everybody else sign their contracts, and now they have to go out and reset the market, similar to what happened with CeeDee Lamb last year. CeeDee Lamb could have been offered $30 million a year, would have made him the highest paid receiver in the NFL, would have made him the highest paid receiver in NFL history. Instead, the Cowboys make him wait it out. They make him wait it out this whole offseason and come in and they had pay him $34 million a year. So they thought they were doing some awesome business, and instead they ended up costing themselves about $16 million overall on the cap. Similar thing with Dak Prescott. They're probably costing themselves about $16 to $17 million of cap space. Now, in the long run, of course, we know Dak's the highest paid quarterback now. But by the end of next offseason, someone else will be the highest paid, and then by year 2 of the deal, he'll probably be the 6th or 7th highest paid quarterback. So everybody's going to be on social media right now, basically saying, "Hey, Dak Prescott, 60 million, 2 playoff wins. What are you doing, Cowboys?" But then in 2 years, when he's the 8th highest paid quarterback, everybody will kind of settle down on the rhetoric and make that somewhere else. So this is how it goes. The next guy up always resets the market. I'm pretty sure nobody thought Justin Herbert deserved the extension he got for reset the market as well. He was the highest paid quarterback for 5 minutes. Then it was Joe Burrow for 5 minutes, and now it's Dak Prescott. The thing is, though, with this season being about to be underway today, I think this might be the last, to use a Jerry Jones term, leaf to fall as far as contracts are concerned for the NFL for quarterbacks. I don't see another quarterback that merits a gigantic extension during the season. Now, somebody's play could change that. But for right now, this is probably the last big quarterback contract we'll get. We'll probably get some other guys. Hopefully now the Cowboys turn their attention to Micah Parsons and learn a lesson. If it was me, I would offer Micah Parsons right now the highest paid defensive player extension in NFL history, and that would be right around $36 million a year. I would offer it right now, considering that contract would hit the Cowboys cap for 2 more years. The Cowboys have Micah this year, then the Cowboys have Micah on a 5th-year option, and then that extension would kick in, 3 years, 2 years from now. So I would say if they made that offer right now, it would make him the highest paid player, but it would also be a very, very smart offer, because by the time that offer kicked in 2 years, there'll be some other defensive players that come up for extensions that will, probably blow that number out of the water, even though Michael would reset it now. So, but the Cowboys aren't going to do that. They're going to play it the same way they played CeeDee Lamb. They're going to play it the same way they played Dak Prescott twice. They're going to play it the same play they played DeMarcus Lawrence. They're just going to wait to the last minute, and then Micah's probably going to get a contract that's, far and above that, and they could have saved themselves some money, and we'll be having this discussion all over again. I think we just need to accept that this is the way the Cowboys do business. They are not the get out in front of it extension people, unless you are Michael Gallup, Ezekiel Elliott, Jalen Smith. But these are all the bad extensions. But maybe there's a pattern to that. Maybe those players took bad extensions because or it was good for the player, bad for the Cowboys, but maybe they took it because they knew, hey, this is good for me, this is bad for the Cowboys. So, and the good players are like, no, I'm going to wait it out because I know the longer I wait, the more people that sign and the more money I'll get. So there are two sides to that coin. Dak has to be willing to do a deal as well as the Cowboys, so the Cowboys can offer him whatever they want. But if Dak is like, no, I want this much, and he's firm on it, or he's like, no, I don't want to do a deal until I watch every quarterback get paid so I could drive the number up as high as possible, there's really not much the Cowboys can do about that. Same thing with CeeDee Lamb. If the Cowboys would have offered him that last year and he said, no, I want to wait for Justin Jefferson to sign no matter what. If Justin Jefferson doesn't sign, then I'm not signing. So, those types of things do happen. And a lot of times, if you're a good agent, you're saying that to your players. So that is the other side of the coin. I gave you the Cowboys side, what I think about what they should be doing. I gave you the side of, hey, this is what the players do. Usually the truth is somewhere right in the middle. So let's hope that they get a little bit better at these things. But, I just wanted to come in, give you guys some insight, let you know what's going on. There is no chance of Dak Prescott being cut now. Just so you know, if you're one of those people that are like, I don't like Dak Prescott, do the Cowboys have an out? In a year or two, they do not. With $231 million guaranteed, they basically guaranteed about 95% of the contract. Now, we'll get some numbers in a couple of days showing the complete structure of the contract, but if it's a 4-year extension plus this year, I doubt they have an out until year 4. But the way the Cowboys do business, they're going to be flipping switches all over this contract. They're going to be pushing money out left and right. Next year when it comes and they don't have it, enough cap space to get whoever they want, the first thing they're going to do is convert, a bunch of his money into a signing bonus and free up cap space and do something else. So don't look for Dak Prescott to go anywhere. As a matter of fact, you might as well think that after this extension, he's probably going to get another extension because the Cowboys are going to be in the same boat by the time we get to the end of this contract based on the way that they do contracts. So, just wanted to give you guys some news. I'll be back on later today with a pregame episode, a little preview, some players to watch, and some things to expect. But until then, this has been Knockers on the Bottom. I'm your host, Jay Mill. Jay Miller, if you like. You can follow me on Twitter at JMillerIYL. That's Jay Miller if you like. You can also submit questions there. You can submit questions down in the comments below. You can submit questions via email, knockersonthebottom@outlook.com. We'll take them, put them in a mailbag format, whatever have you. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe. But until then, again, Knockers on the Bottom, your host, Jay Mill. Jay Miller if you like. Peace.